Hey TikTok, I'm just on here wondering if anybody's feeling the same way I'm feeling. I'm from Illinois and I feel like the gas prices and the electric bills and the prices of food is just so overwhelming anymore. Like, I'm wondering if anybody else is feeling like they're drowning and they can't get out. I work overtime and I cannot get above water. I mean, I literally have no gas for next week. It was either that or get a few groceries to get by. I hit my local food pantries. I'm just wondering if anybody else feels like they're drowning. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day.
Now, that was a MAGA supporter literally crying in the car because she can't afford groceries. Like, this is what happens when the very people you support put policies in place that end up hurting you. And now she's breaking down because she can't even afford food. But when I first saw that video, I almost felt pity for her until she made another video, and you guys really need to see it. Take a look at this, guys.
So a couple days ago, I did make a video where I was crying because I was having a mental day. I was struggling. Did I vote for Trump? Hell yeah, I did. And will I do it again if he can make things happen in the next 4 years? Yes. For everybody that wants to sit and make fun of me for my weight, maybe you should learn a backstory about somebody before you make comments on their post about how they've never ate a vegetable or a produce in their life. I don't know if any of you haters out there have ever had to be on prednisone or any steroid for long periods of time to keep your organs from shutting down. But I'm making this video so you have something new to make fun of. I sure hope you guys are not raising your kids to bully people. I don't understand. You hate on me because I voted for Trump. I have friends that voted for Kamala. I don't care.
Now, you see, this is the part that gets me. She cried in the car about groceries, but in her follow-up video, she's like, I don't regret voting for Trump. I don't care if you laugh at me. I got friends who voted for Kamala too. So basically, she's not even connecting the dots. That means she's willing to suffer, cry, and still defend the very person she voted for. And that's why it gets funny, because at this point, it's not just about grocery anymore. It's about pride. Like, she would rather keep crying in the car than admit, yeah, maybe I voted wrong. And this is why people are clowning her, not because of the struggle. We all feel that because a lot of people are going through this too. People that did not even vote for Trump are experiencing the overpriced groceries now. But because she refuses to see the obvious, and that's MAGA loyalty at its peak. Now let's see how people are reacting to her. I don't know what to call it, but let's see how people are reacting to this video. I'll be right back, guys.
Every time I see a video like this, there's a few things that I go look for, and 9 times out of 10 I find it. Oh my gosh, what's wrong?
Wondering if anybody's feeling the same way I'm feeling.
Oh no, I mean, probably. There's millions of people on this app, so what's going on? Let us know.
I'm from Illinois and I feel like the gas prices and the electric bills and the prices of food is just so overwhelming anymore.
Oh, absolutely 100%. You know, my wife and I were having this conversation last night when we were talking about why nobody listened months ago. But hold on, is this you?
But if you're not happy in the US, if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now.
Yep, that is you. And here's your repost. Here's one repost. Mass following for everyone who supports and proud to say they support this crap. And here's another one that says, to MAGA, let the dim supporters say whatever they want. Stop responding and engaging with them. God has already given us the country. Congratulations, you're crying about the problem that you created.
I work overtime and I cannot get above water.
And let me guess, you voted for this because you thought that overtime was not going to be taxed. And then, of course, you found out that that's just another dupe, another lie. See, because when you went to the ballot box and you voted for this, you voted for that, so I don't feel bad for you. But I do feel bad for all the people that this is actually affecting and they didn't ask for this, so, sad. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I literally have no gas for next week. It was either that or get a few groceries.
Maybe in the midterms you'll vote better and you'll actually vote for people that can fix this mess that we're in. Let me give you a hint before you go. It's not anybody endorsed by this current administration.
I work overtime I cannot get above what.
That's my sister, y'all. She's going through it right now. I need TikTok to work your magic. Help this girl go viral. This woman is so sweet. She's never done anything to anyone. She'll give her last to anyone, give you the shirt off her back. But life has really got her down right now. She's really going through it.
See, here's the problem. You and your sister are saying that she's really going through it right now. She's having a hard time. That's why she came on the internet and she was crying about her electric bill going up, groceries being high, gas prices being so high. She's really struggling. Lots of people can relate to that. And lots of people would have felt empathy for her and would have wanted to help her or at least give her words of encouragement. But we can't because she's a huge Trump supporter. See, so she voted for this. So this is what she wanted. And now that she has it, it's not going as well as she would have liked for her. She was okay voting for this when she thought it was going to affect other people. But now that it's affecting her, she's crying on the internet about it. That's where we have a problem. And I know you're saying that she's a lovely person and that she's very kind and sweet and whatever. But the problem is that we can't see that. We can't see that because all we can see is that she was not a nice person at all because she voted for somebody that was going to cause harm to other groups of people as long as it didn't affect her. That's not kind. That doesn't seem like a very sweet person. So this is where we're coming up against these problems with this FAFO stuff, right? I don't like being mean. I don't want to make fun of somebody who's crying. I do have empathy, but you guys always ask for us to have empathy for you when you didn't have 1 ounce of empathy for anybody else when you cast that vote. Like, what are we supposed to do? You expect that from us, but you don't give it to us in return, or else you would have voted for somebody else. And there it is.
So a couple days ago, I did make a video where I was crying because I was having a mental day. I was struggling. Did I vote for Trump? Hell yeah, I did. And will I do it again if he can make things happen in the next 4 years? Yes. For everybody that wants to sit and make fun of me for my weight, maybe you should learn a backstory about somebody before you make comments on their post about how they've never ate a vegetable or a produce in their life. I don't know if any of you haters out there have ever had to be on prednisone or any steroid for long periods of time to keep your organs from shutting down. But I'm making this video so you have something new to make fun of. I sure hope you guys are not raising your kids to bully people. I don't understand. You hate on me because I voted for Trump. I have friends that voted for Kamala. I don't care.
I don't know about you guys, but all I heard in that little response video from her was me, how it affects me, my situation, me, what's good for me and what's good for me. Which ironically was the entire point of me posting the original video of this lady crying on the internet. You only care, ma'am, because it's affecting you. And you didn't care about anybody else or any of the other groups of people that were going to be harmed by this orange person being in the White House. And look, I'm a mom. I don't condone bullying. I don't think anyone should be calling you fat or whatever. But I can understand where people are coming from because you guys can dish it out, but you can never take it. The amount of posts that I make that have just been flooded with comments about my freaking nose ring, about libtard, about this, about that, about every single, my husband must be gay, all kinds of stuff. You guys can dish it out so hard, but you can never take it. And it's honestly infuriating. You're only mad now because people are calling you out for your vote. People are saying to you, just like I did, we can't feel empathy for you because you didn't feel 1 ounce of sympathy for any other group of people other than yourself when you cast that vote. And one last thing I have to say, because I hate this when people like her say things like, well, I have friends that voted for Kamala. I have friends that voted for her. And I don't care. Yeah, because that's just a difference of like pizza toppings. Okay. You not liking a certain politician because you don't like this or that policy or whatever. We can disagree on those things. This is not that. You voted for somebody that was going to actively harm other groups of people. And he made no bones about it. He said that. He said what he was going to do. And now he's doing it. And you still voted for that because you thought it wasn't going to affect you. So welcome to the party, ma'am. We don't feel bad.
Listen, let me just say this. I don't make fun of people struggling because we all out here, we are trying to survive. Groceries are expensive for everybody. It's everywhere. Even in Africa here, it's expensive. But here is the difference. When you cry in your car and then turn around and say you still don't regret your vote, that's when it becomes comedy. Because now you're not just crying about inflation. You're crying about inflation and still defending the person who helped cause it. And that's like complaining about being broke while handing your wallet back to the same person who robbed you. And this is why people can't take some MAGA supporters seriously, because they will suffer, they will cry, and still be like, nope, I'm standing on business for Trump. So at the end of the day, it's not about making fun of struggle. It's about realizing how dangerous blind loyalty is. You can't keep crying in your car every week while defending the same system making you cry. At some point, you need to open your eyes or just keep crying with pride. But since she chose not to learn, so yeah, go ahead and make your TikToks, go ahead and cry in your car, But at some point, you need to ask yourself, is this about hardship or just a sad display of stubbornness? And trust me, pride doesn't pay for groceries. Now, that's all from me today, guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do well to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe to support the channel if you haven't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.